Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. The question came up in our Sangha today about whether the Buddha ever got frustrated. Did he ever get up on the wrong side of the bed or have just a bad day? Was he ever just not his best Buddha self? Now, I'm going to say something that's actually very controversial in the Buddhist world. I think sure he did. He was a human being. I mean, over time, he got built up into that fellow you see over there on my shoulder, a fellow who never had a bad moment, never an instant of frustration. Whatever he encountered in life, he was at total peace. I think he was a human being. If you want a different perspective on Buddha, there are plenty out there. But I'm going to tell you why, at the same time, I think the Buddha was the Buddha. For you see, he could see through and shrug off the things in life that most of us find to be burdens. You see, true contentment, I believe, comes from dropping all thought of a need for peace or contentment. The fellow who is truly at peace is he who is at peace whether life presents peace or war. Then he attains a peace with a capital P. You see, in the Buddhist perspective, we taste a view, a realm, where there is no resistance, no this or that, no things in life to bump into other things in life. It is a still and quiet and, well, peaceful place. And knowing that taste of the empty, of the egoless, we live in this world, in these bodies, and the little frustrations we encounter, or even sometimes the great pains, are blown away like nothing at all. You see, the Buddha, before he was the Buddha, saw old age, sickness, and death. And it's often thought that the Buddha taught that life is suffering because there is old age, sickness, and death. And that's not true. The Buddha never escaped old age, sickness, and death. He became old, got sick, and died. But what the Buddha learned is that old age, sickness, and death are only suffering when there is resistance to the natural human condition. If you get old and don't mind getting old, where's the problem? Even if you're sick and feeling bodily pain, that's different from the mental suffering that comes when we cannot embrace the fact that we are in a very unpleasant and painful place. If we're going to die, and we just kick the bucket. Thumbs up, thanks for the fish, see you later. Where's the suffering in dying? You see, that's different from pain. Suffering is the resistance. Well, it's even true in life. I think that we encounter minor resistance to many things, besides serious things like old age, sickness, and death. Minor things. Today, to give you an example, after I had this discussion in our Sangha, I kind of put it to the test. Nothing terrible happened to me today, but think about it. At the worst possible moment, I had 2 computer crashes. I was doing a translation project that went all to heck, a minor catastrophe in the office. I had to pick up my son, Leon. I'll introduce you to him too, by the way. I have a boy, Leon. I had to pick him up from school, rushing in the car, hit every traffic light on the way. It was frustrating. All of it. Urgh! But it's not the same frustration as before Buddhist practice, you see. Because at the same time we know that there's a place without traffic lights, no computers to crash or not crash, total stillness. And when we come back to this world, we're not trying to escape from it. We know the contentment and peace even amidst the annoyances and chaos. Stillness amidst the chaos. That's what I think the Buddha knew. Shall we sit with that?